Hola guys, happy Saturday. It's Saturday right now. Happy Saturday. I am aching and in a bad mood today. I'm pissed off at my body. I'm over it. I'm over her. And we're hitting the streets. Not a lot of street, but we're hitting the street. We need to eat. And I'm gonna hit the thrift store. If I fall over, will you pick me up? You guys, I'm just so over it. I'm so frustrated. I'm sick of the house. I'm sick of the bed. I'm sick of the couch. I'm sick of all of it. And I'm grumpy and I'm achy and I need my mommy. So wherever we go, I'm going to my mommy's and I'm gonna cuddle up to her like a dang 8-year-old. And I'm going to be in my mommy moment. You guys, I have put on so much stinking deodorant and it is so humid out here. At least it's only 91. It had been in the hundreds the last many days. It's only 91 degrees, but I put on so much friggin' deodorant and I feel like I just stepped out from under a sprinkler. Like, ugh, I hate this nasty feeling, which is only adding to my bad mood. I'm just in a bad mood. Maybe I just want to win over this ache, you know what I mean? I want to tell this ache to shove it up its butt. Shove it up your hiney. Leave me alone. Back off. Let me be normal for just a little bit. My head's starting to hurt. I don't know if that's just anxiety or stress or the want to scream and cry and yell and be a big brat right now and, you know, holding it in. I don't know. Or it could be weather related. It's really cloudy and overcast. It's supposed to rain. Who knows? But anywho, oh, y'all tilted. Little dude and I are hitting the streets. We're going thrifting. I don't know which thrift store. I don't know what my body's gonna handle. But I'm just over it. I'm probably gonna regret it a whole lot. I was already stubborn and threw a little duffel of clothes over the edge, the stair ledge I have, because I wanted to be able to do it. And as soon as I picked it up and tossed it over, ouch, but whatever. I just need to get out of this funk because I have company with me and he don't need to be part of or victim of any nonsense that might spew out of my head. What is going on? July 4th, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. except road closures. They're getting prepped here in our neighborhood for our big 4th of July to do, and I feel so bad because I'm not going to be able to bring him this year. There's no way. There's no way. You have to stand in line to get in, stand in line to buy food. You have to sit on the ground or picnic chairs or whatever to enjoy the fireworks. The whole point of it and the whole fun of it is to walk around to the different vendors and the different food carts and, you know, do stuff. And I know my body's not going to be able to handle it. And my friends are like, oh, don't worry, we'll pick you up and we'll drop you off at the gate. And there is no drop off at the gate, okay? You have an armband and you have to wait in line until they open up the park and then they let you in. And it's just walking and standing and sitting and rising, and there's no way. So it just sucks. It sucks all around. Let me get off this phone and focus on where I'm trying to go. And I'll see you guys wherever we end up. Hola guys, happy Wednesday. I am on my way to PT and I'm absolutely discouraged and just unmotivated. I'm trying to sleep. I think I dozed off around 7 something this morning. Last time I saw the clock, it was like 7:02 a.m. and I had to wake up at 10 to get in the shower to leave the house by 10:45 to make it to PT by 11:15 for my 11:30 appointment. So I figured a couple hours is better than nothing. I've had insomnia my whole life. I've struggled with sleep my whole life. So 3 hours is good, okay? 3 hours in a couple days is amazing. So I'm like, I think I can function in 3 hours. Heck, the last time I was at PT, I hadn't slept. Like, I hadn't slept for creeping on 2 days. And after PT, I ended up falling asleep for like 4 hours, which was awesome. But anyway, so in this sleep, I hear my phone ringing. And it was one of my cousins who I haven't spoken to in years calling me through Facebook. Did y'all know you can do Facebook phone calls? I think that is so cool. It's kind of like Skype and all that crap, but through Facebook. But anyway, I heard an unfamiliar ringtone, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Well, it's the setting I have for whatever phone call that was. And I was tempted to answer only because I hadn't spoken to her in years, and she lives out of state, and she's the only one of my cousins who has a living parent. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is she calling to tell me that her mom passed, which is my mom's only living sister. But I was kind of in that dead zone, so I just let it go. And then around, I don't know when, phone rang again. I'm like, okay, let me answer because it must be important. So I'm thinking it's my cousin, and it's not. It's pain management. Left me a voicemail telling me that they have to reschedule my July 11th appointment. The appointment I have been waiting for forever to get some answers in regard to where we go from here. Are you going to inject me? Are you going to do surgery? Or what are we doing? So I called them, was put on hold forever, then I ended up on voicemail. So I had to leave them a voicemail just letting them know, hello, y'all called me saying y'all need to reschedule my appointment. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm not going to wait around only because I'm really aggravated, frustrated. I'm just over it at this point. So after PT, I'm going to go across to that building and reschedule in person. See if I can. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to, but I don't know. I'm going to try because I'm sick of waiting. I think this would be the reschedule of the one that I initially was trying to get into. I don't know, guys, do y'all remember? Had I made an initial appointment with pain management and they switched it to the 11th, or was the 11th the original and now they're postponing it? I don't know. But I'm just like really, really upset. I almost said F the world and just wanted to lay in bed and cry and not go to therapy because my back is hurting, my shoulder's hurting. I'm just in pain, but I'm like, no, just, if this is all you can do for yourself right now, then do it. Just go do it. So, per my PT, it's not, I should have had more progress. Having been in these sessions as long as I have and doing the homework at home like I've been doing my homework, except anything that he tells me not to do or anything that I comfortably cannot do. But he says I should have further progressed. I should have had some kind of betterment, and if anything, the back is the same and now my arm hurts. So what the heck? So now there's an arm issue, which was there, but it was hit or miss, and now it's there. Now it's my back and my arm. But is the water park open? I mean, I can't go to the water park, but I think it's open. Yep, it's open. Anyway, it would have been awesome to go there 4th of July yesterday. We didn't go anywhere, guys. We stayed home all day long. And 4th of July, if you've been with me a while, you know 4th of July is our jam. 4th of July has been our holiday, one of our favorite holidays, next to Halloween, for quite a long time. We're always into something. The last few years were hard because Melinda wasn't a part of it. Melinda, for so long, for so many years, was a part of our 4th of July. And I had just started making peace with that when this 4th of July rolls around and can't do crap. So I asked little dude if he wanted to at least go and park in the Dollar General parking lot, which is across the street from the park where they do the fireworks. Nobody liked to do that. He goes, no, thanks, but it's not the same. You know, if he didn't have the whole experience, the whole picnic and fun activities out at the park, it just wasn't the same for him. So when the fireworks started going off, we're a smallish town. We're very close to the park, so you could hear them. And I was very, very sad. I was very upset. And I got a little moody. Got a little mad is what I got. But I found out that my poor little Martin is not a fan of fireworks. And I didn't know. And I'm wondering, was Ozzy afraid of them too? And I just didn't know because we were out until after all the fireworks were over. You know, we wouldn't get home until all the fireworks were over. And at the time, we didn't have any neighbors that are out in the street popping fireworks or shooting guns or anything like that. Things have changed, okay? I have some ratchet, fabulous new neighbors that were out in the street popping off some big cannons. Like, you can tell the difference between black cats, sparklers, and stuff like that, and the boom ones. And, you know, the ones that you're really not supposed to buy unless you're going to be out in the country somewhere. Those. Oh, you guys so beat. Oh, and this is why they tell you not to drive. But they were really loud cannon sounding ones, and the poor kitty cat, you guys, he was so scared. We were laying on the couch when the first cannon went off. He was laying at my feet on the sofa, and I felt him like jump up. And then, you know, I'm trying to calm him down when the second one goes off, and he jumped off the couch in this big fluff ball. He jumped off the couch and ran, like to the middle of the floor, and then he just kind of like crouched there. Then the third one went off, and I'm like, okay, at this point, I need to come get the kitty cat. I need to grab the kitty cat. But by the time I get up off the freaking couch to go and try and get him, he ran upstairs. So I eventually made my way upstairs. This went on for like 20 minutes, just one after the other after the other. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So guess what I do? Yep, you're not supposed to be popping fireworks in city limits. So guess what I'm gonna do? I call the popo. I am that neighbor. Call the popo. I don't know if they got there because I was upstairs trying to find my cat, and it took me forever to get upstairs. Took me forever for me and little dude to try and round him up. He ended up under my bed, and he stayed there. He wouldn't come out. I said, that's okay, fine. So we're in the room, baby, talking to him. It's okay, it's okay. So I don't know if the cops came or not, but knowing my little town, they probably did. I didn't hear sirens, so I don't know if they came and did a patrol or not, but it stopped. They stopped after like 20 minutes. It stopped. Ugh. And then came downstairs, and around midnight he came out. He creeped out. It was almost midnight. Little baby creeped out, and he looked so freaking scared. His eyeballs were like all huge. So I got out some catnip, gave him a little catnip, and got him kitty high. And then around 12, it was almost 1 in the morning, somebody, and I think it sounded like my next door neighbor. I was in the bathroom, okay? And it was a little after 1. And I was in the bathroom, and I heard not as loud a boom, but booms, definite booms. One after the other, like pop, pop, one after the other. I'm like, great. Really, people? It's almost 1:30. It's 4th of July's over. People got to go to work the next morning. Not me, but other people, my son, other people have got to go to work. So I went downstairs. I'm called cops again. because this is ridiculous. But I was curious as to who the heck was out there. So I walk out there. By the time I walk out there, guys, the popping's done and the street is dead. Okay. I did see a beautiful moon with beautiful clouds going across the moon. I thought it was just gorgeous. So I stood out there a while and just enjoyed that. But I'm like, were there phantom pops? What the heck was I hearing? But I did check the cars, check the sidewalk, check the yard, make sure no sparkler flares or firework residue was on anything. But that's how we spent our 4th of July. I hope y'all's 4th of July was good, by the way. I hope y'all had a good 4th of July. Anywho, I'm gonna finish getting into PT and do that walk. I hope I can find a good parking spot and see what torture he puts me through today, then walk across to pain management and see about this appointment. But I'll see you guys in a bit.
Did you have an appointment?
Well, I was calling about, I got a voicemail that one of my appointments for the 11th had to be rescheduled, and since I was at physical therapy, I thought I'd come in. I left a voicemail this morning for somebody to call me back.
Is it for neurosurgery or for pain?
Pain, for pain.
Okay, so they're not here at the moment, so just leave your name and then possibly your date of birth so that they can go ahead and pull your information up and give you a call.
Okay. Yeah, I figured I'm across the street. Let me go see. But I kind of figured I might hit y'all at lunch.
Yes,
oh, yeah, because I did leave a voicemail. Just, I'm calling back. Y'all said y'all had to reschedule. So.
Yes, ma'am. So, I'll let them know that you came by, and then I'll let her know to give you a call back about that appointment.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I didn't think to ask when lunch break was over. It's only 12:18. I didn't think to ask when it was over, so I could wait because I'm really not capable or able to walk to the parking lot right now. Anyway, I'm sitting on a bench right outside of the office. My PT was just as disturbed as I was that they're trying to reschedule me, but just as confused as I was that they said we need to reschedule you for maybe next week when my original appointment is for next week. I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. It's kind of pretty out here. It's not too bad. It's a little muggy, but just feels good to sit down. We did a few new exercises that were supposed to help with my arm, and I'm just feeling really beat up right now. I'll see how long I can hang out here before I go back in or head to the car. So guys, that was a whole waste of time. I went ahead and waited because it wasn't too bad out there in the shade. So I went ahead and waited until their lunch break was over just so I could go in and get it rescheduled in person. That way I don't have to be worried about playing phone tag, which is what I'm doing right now, or missing a phone call or whatever. So, yeah, I waited. Went in just to be told that they will give my information to the scheduling department, which they already have. Scheduling department has a voicemail for me this morning. Scheduling department was given my phone number and my name that I signed off on the little thingy on. So I waited for nothing, and then I came out in pain, and maybe the heat, I mean, I was in the shade, but maybe the heat I think it's the heat and no sleep, and I haven't eaten. I was just all discombobulated. I was confused. I was befuddled. And when I walked out of that building, I thought I was coming out of my physical therapy. I got confused, and I ended up having to walk around like a moron before I realized and, focused that I was parked where I was parked. So I walked around needlessly for too long, and right now I'm exhausted. I'm hot. I'm just exhausted. My body's tired. But it's all for nothing. And it's like, with my insurance, I have to see this pain group. With my insurance, my plan, I have to see this hospital's pain group. I can't just see anybody. And they're fooling me around, I don't understand. I can't even get a straight answer in regards to why are you rescheduling my appointment, and what do you mean you can reschedule for next week when that's when my appointment is. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, I'm achy. And this drive that I used to think was so fast is so long now. I need gas. But this video is not going to be all me complaining. It's not a cooking one, I don't think. I haven't gone to the grocery store. I think I've cooked everything that I had to cook in the house. I need to go grocery shopping soon, or my big dude go. You guys, this is going to be my first official no paycheck week. And I am dreading it. I am struggling so hard. Struggling so hard. Big dude asked me, okay, Mom, how much you going to need? I'll cover your check. Just let me know so I can cash out it to you and you'll have it in your account. Because all my bills are automatic withdrawals. It feels terrible, guys. It feels terrible. It feels horrible. I feel like I'm an allowance. I feel like I have to ask for money. And my big dude is not making it that way. He's not. At all. But it feels terrible. It's so humiliating. It just feels horrible. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's not just a complaining video. It's not a cooking video. But this past weekend, this past weekend, I thought 4th of July was on the weekend. This past weekend, I just couldn't stand being in the house anymore. I missed my mom. I missed my sister. I needed my mommy. I was having one of those moments. And got in the car and headed that way. And this past weekend, I was so in my feelings, guys. I was so mad at the world, so mad at my body, so mad at the situation. Just mad. And I was bound and determined to do something normal, god darn it. So what do? On the way to my sister's house, we stopped off at Thrift and walked around just a little. I couldn't hang much. I got two ridiculous little things, but that I can use. I got a little footage in there. Not a lot, but some. Like I said, I couldn't really walk around as much as I wanted to. Little dude found some stuff, so yay for that. And like I said, I found 2 little things. I'll show you guys that. And then Sunday on the way home, we stopped at we went to the bins. The plan was we were going to go to the bins and then go to Goodwill. But that didn't happen. We walked in, guys, and they were already pulling all the hard goods. So the little bitty bins that you guys see me digging through, they were already pulling them. They were telling me to back off because they were going to bring out new bins. So we went to the hard bins at the end and the big bins at the end. And I found some stuff. I found some stuff that I was really excited about. We didn't make it into the store because I was just hurting. I was just in too much pain. I did have a spasm twice in the bins, and I think it was just from not having slept and sleeping in a strange bed, but I will tell you guys. Let me tell you guys this. So I was in the need my mommy mood, right? Need my mommy, need my sissy mood. So I got there, and y'all know I'm not sleeping. So, and I let everybody know, I hope I don't keep y'all awake, but I can't sleep. It's not that I'm not sleepy, I can't get comfortable. So I got in bed with my mama. We stayed up. I kept her up till 6 in the morning, guys. 6 in the morning. And she told me the stories about her childhood and her family, and we family treated as much as she could remember. It was awesome. I love having those conversations with her. It is so much fun. And she ended up falling asleep around a little after 6 a.m., poor thing. And I stayed awake until 7. And then I eventually dozed off until around 9. It was 9:44 when I got up. So I got a little bit of sleep, and then I laid there. When I came back to bed, I had to tinkle. So at 9:44 I had to tinkle, and I got back in bed with my mommy, and I woke her up, and then we talked until around 11:30, and then she fell asleep again, and I just got up and then hung out there for a little while, and that's when we were leaving. I felt this normal, so I was like, let's go to the bins. So we went to the bins, but there's a little bit of thrift town footage I'll drop in here, and then when I get home I can show you the few things that I got. Little dude got this amazing bag of Legos for $7.99, which didn't make sense because it was a better quality bag of Legos than the ones that they had in this glass case, and those were $12.99. But he got him a bag of Legos, and did he find anything at the bins? No, he didn't find anything at the bins. Did he find anything at the bins? I don't think he found anything at the bins. No, he didn't find anything at the bins. But he did find some stuff at Thrift Town. So I'll show you that. Well, I can't show you his stuff because he already took all the dang Legos out and we sanitized them, and he's already built a ship with them. But I'm gonna head home, heat up some leftovers, maybe pick up something. I don't know. But we'll do a little mini haul, and I'll stop complaining when I get in my happy place. Oh, how I have missed you, Thrift Town. Been too long. Okay, so there's definitely some advantages to walkers because I'm holding on to this basket for dear life, and it is offering some great support on my back. Hola guys, I'm home. I swung by and got little dude and took him to eat Brahms because I am about to crash out, try and get some sleep. But I said I was going to show you guys the few things I picked up at the bins and at Thrift Town. And then while we were going through a mountain of little things that I had in my room in a laundry basket, we found a bag. And we forgot about it, and I don't know how long it's been sitting there, but I know that the stuff that we found was picked up on a Wednesday, because that's the only time I have been able to go to Black Friday, was a Wednesday when I was waiting for a prescription at the Walgreens right there in the same shopping center. So while we were waiting, we walked over and I went up one or two, and then I kind of just held back and waited for little dude to scour through. And this stuff has been in the bottom of that basket. It's not a laundry basket, it's a basket where I have my sleepy clothes in. And it's been in there. But I can tell you Wednesdays are 50-cent days. And I think I paid $5, maybe $6 for everything. $5 something, I think. Maybe $6 for everything. So let me show you that first. I honestly am really excited because I forgot about this stuff. So let me show you that stuff first. So this was a Wednesday 50-cent day. These are these little silicone spoons and spatulas, and what these are for, and I have been wanting some of these. I had a metal scraper one that's actually used to take gel nails off, that I tried to use to take all the last little bit of foundation out of my bottles, because y'all know sometimes there's always foundation smeared all on the side of the bottles and you don't get to use all of it. Sometimes you put a little hot water in there, but then it waters down your foundation. These little silicone spatulas and spoons are made specifically for scooping and scraping out all that goodness. And got those for 50 cents. I don't even wear makeup anymore, guys. This cute little makeup bag. I guess I was in a makeup mind that day. I only talk to cat people. Isn't that cute? And then the kitty is purple and black. I thought that was very representative of me and the cat. I got books. They have books. Danielle Steele Palazzo, a novel. Only because I'm tired and stressed will I not go into what these books are about, but it's about family and secrets and ooh. And it's based in Italy, so awesome. So I got that. I got Kamala Harris, The Truths We Hold, An American Journey. Got that. I always like to read stories about women who I perceive as powerful and strong. I like her. The Kitchen House by Kathleen Grissom. It's about a white child who ends up working along with the slaves, and eventually goes into the big house, and how her loyalties are torn from the family in the house who's beginning to accept her, and her family who she was working with for years out in the fields and stuff. It just sounded like a good read. I had to open these just now to see what the heck they were. I know they were banners, but I couldn't remember what the banner was. I thought it was Halloween, but it's not. It's these long banners. Oops, there's two of them. What the heck? Okay, yeah, I thought they were Halloween. Knowing me, I thought they were Halloween. And there is some pretty cool, scary stuff in here. So I'm like, what Halloween stuff did I get? Then I unraveled them. And it's these beautiful sunflower banners. This says welcome. See, and they're just long like this. Has a little top to hang. So this says welcome. And I don't know if this one, oh, it's two. Okay, so that one says welcome and this one says home sweet home. That is so pretty, and I think maybe my initial idea was to mount them on either side of my garage, I think, because why would I have got a double one? I don't know. It's been some weeks, so Can't tell you what I was thinking, but I do think they're really pretty. And then I'm wondering, did I get these for my sister because she loves sunflowers? I don't know, guys. I honestly don't remember, but 50 cents for 2 lovely banners. Can't beat that. And then little dude got a money bag. I'm not sure what his plans were or are for this little thing, but this had to be him because why would I need that? And then I do remember these, and I cannot believe that they were in that basket, and I'm so glad that they didn't bend. There's a tiny little crease in them, but you guys, I cannot believe. Oh, now y'all remember the blanket I just purchased? Was it a blanket or a banner? The banner. Oh, I need to get that sent out to my friend. I'm such a bad friend. The banner that said friends. Well, we don't have any room for a banner, but we have room for this. And I always come across picture frames in this size for these types of things. Ooh. Let me hurry, because just moving of my arms is enough to twinge me out. So let's try and be a little careful. Let me try and be a little careful. And then this one, which one is this? Okay. Okay, so there's the pictures, and each one has a saying to it. Hannibal, is that Hannibal? Or is that Leatherface? Ow. Is that Leatherface? No, is that Hannibal? I don't know. Hannibal. Eat people. Leatherface, the Saw is family. Jigsaw, I want to play a game. My boyfriend, Pennywise, you'll float too. Michael Myers, trick or treat. Freddy Krueger, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Pinhead, demon to some, angel to others. Ghostface, what's your favorite scary movie? And then Jason has the, I think it's supposed to be the that sound that, I thought it was kill, ha ha ha. But anyway, that's what Jason says. And then this one. Okay, I have something similar to this that someone sent little dude quite a while. Chihuahuas sent little dude quite a while back, but this one has some of the scary guys in it that the one we currently have in a frame doesn't. And for 50 cents, are you stinking kidding me, guys? I'm not gonna leave those behind. And I remember these were the ones when I was actually looking. This is what I remember looking at. Like before my back was just like, stop, sit down somewhere. I was going through these rolled up little doohickeys and looking through, and they had a whole bunch of different kinds of things. It wasn't just scary. It was some anime and some sports ones and stuff like that. But anytime that I saw the tag that read scary, whatever, horror, whatever, I'd open them. So I grabbed these, and then right after that, I remember I was like, I want to go home, I'm tired. They need to have my medicine ready. I was getting like that. So I went over towards the front, which is where they have all the bins of books and random whatnots. The whole 50-cent day is pretty random. But I was getting kind of bored and digging around, and this is where I found all these other little extra things. But that is my surprised reshop. Forgot what you got. Stuff from Black Friday weeks ago. I can't remember when, but weeks ago. Because I haven't refilled a prescription in weeks, so it was that day. Now let me show you guys the stuff that I pulled at. Well, let me show you Thrift Town first. Thrift Town, like I said, I only got 2 things. I got these, and what I'm gonna use them for is my phone and my tablet. Because since I'm in bed watching TV or whatever a lot now, my tablet, I don't want to hold it, and sometimes just propping it up against the pillows doesn't work. So I thought this would be good for the tablet and my phone. This is a little big for my phone, but it's clear so I can see through it. So that's what I got these for, and they were 99 cents each. That's all I got for me. Little dude got the bag of Legos, and something else. I can't remember what else, but we walked out with very, very few things. A couple of toys and those, and then the next day on the way home, we stopped at the bins, and like I said, the bins were pretty much picked over. We were only able to pick from hard goods on the last few, and we were in a hurry. We had just gone through the few bins of hard goods they had before they told us, y'all need to move because we're going to be bringing more stuff out. And your girl can barely move, but I was so hungry for thrifting and bargains that I found some stuff. So the first thing I found, I'm like, that is so stinking cool, is this hard plastic Beatles cup. So amazing. I love it. Now the inside is stained. You can tell where the line is where somebody had soda or coffee or who knows what in it. Tea, probably, because tea tends to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some denture cleaner in here. Denture cleaner takes stains off of stuff like this. I'm going to put some denture cleaner in there and then give it a good wash with hot water and some peroxide, just because I don't trust plastic. And this is like a thick plastic, and I don't know if it's porous or not, but if it's stained, it's porous. So I want to be sure I get out any growtiness from it. But I'm not even that big a Beatles fan. Had it been Beach Boys, oh my goodness. But I love it. How can you not get something like this? And it was from 2016 Apple Corpse, a Beatle product. So got that. I found this, and I'm so amazed that it is not friggin' broken. It's a ceramic glass, whatever, cup, and it's still intact. There's not even a chip on it. And in the bins, that's hit and miss. And considering they were pretty picked over, about to get rid of everything, there wasn't a lot in it. This was sitting there, and it says who rescued who, and I almost put it back because I'm not big on the, what is this guy, the Ray Dunn stuff. But who rescued who? Every kitty I've ever had, every doggy I've ever had has come from a pound or an animal shelter, and the sentiment is awesome. Who rescued who? So got that. I am really happy about that. I think that is so cool. Will a straw go in there? Oh, duh. That's a sippy sippy. I'm such an idiot. Would a straw fit in there? Okay. Now this thing, I was so excited about this. They're not that expensive new, but they sure as heck ain't just a few cents. I think I spent $5, $6 something on everything I'm showing you. And I've seen these everywhere. But I was so excited by this Imusa aluminum pot. Look. I was so excited, and they had a huge one, guys. So much bigger than this one. It's in really good condition. So much bigger than this one, but I couldn't find the lid. I was lucky, and I found the lid to this one in the same bin. But it's just this aluminum pot, and I was super excited about it. I really like these for beans and for caldos and stuff like that. I love it. These are good for steaming tamales too. So I was super geeked out by that, and knowing it just cost me cents, it was amazing. But that big one, guys, that big one was so nice, but I could not find the lid. And then the man started moving the bins, and you know, and they take their job serious. They can be really nasty. I ain't even gonna lie. People that work there can be really nasty, but I wasn't gonna get in nobody's way. They have a job to do. But I got this one, so yay. And then I found this little thing, and I have stars outside. I have stars inside. It's this little metal hook thing, and I immediately thought of hanging barbecue tools or gardening tools on it. I honestly don't have any more open space out in the yard, which is where I would want to use these. So I might actually see if I can incorporate them in here somewhere, even if it means spray painting them a different color. But I saw this one, and I was super happy about it. And then my last looky-loo before the man came, I found another one. So yay, that was cool. I was happy about that. And then the last thing I got really geeked out about, guys, and I love it as is, but I would love to restore it. But I love it as is. Now I have this vague memory of a black one of just like this in our house growing up when I was a little bitty girl. And my understanding, or my memory tells me, my mom said it used to belong to my dad, that it was his lunch pail. And it was a black thermos metal pail, a lunch pail. Look at this crusty, peeling, beat up. It's not even beat up. The shape is still amazing, but it's peely and gross. This awesome thermos metal lunch pail. And there's a name in here, Linda something homeroom 307. How old is this? Look at that. How old is this? This was somebody's lunch pail. I would love to have had the thermos in it. I think that would have been amazing, but I come across these old-timey thermoses at the flea market and sometimes at yard sales. So if I ever come across an old-timey one that isn't too gross, I may get it. But I love it as is, guys. I want to put flowers in it. I'm not even gonna lie. I want to line it and put flowers in it, like I did my ammo box out on the patio. I love it just beat up like that. I think it would be pretty, but it would also look amazing. Spray painted brand new. And I asked little dude if this was the same red we used on the gumball machine, the same spray paint, and he said it was. So I might spray paint it. The hinges are real easy to pop off, so I could clean those off, take some steel wool to them and get that rusty crusty off, and then just spray paint those as well. Nice stainless steel or silver, and then just take sandpaper to it and get all the rest of the paint off the box and redo it. Because look at the sides. This side looks pretty good and the back looks pretty darn good. I love the T that is still visible, so I'm really excited about that. It's not even dented, guys. It's not dented or corroded through. It's just the paint looks bad. But that is everything that we picked up at the bins and the thrift, and my surprise, ooh, I forgot about this in the basket from Black Friday. But I am going to go slap this video together, finish my sweet tea. I need to sleep. I haven't slept. And I did get a letter in the mail from the other person's insurance. And I don't want to get into that right now. I just have a lot of questions and I'm really, really angry and I just smell a rat. I'm going to try not to worry about it right now. I will deal with that tomorrow. I have to go down to the Social Security tomorrow to see about giving them my medical records I have so far for disability. So I am just so overwhelmed right now that I wanted to end it in a happy place. So we'll talk about that letter later. There's a number for me to call if I have any questions. I'm just not in my right mind right now to ask the right questions or really honestly to listen. I'm just really ticked off. So, but we'll talk about that on a different day, on another day. I need to lie down. I need to relax. I need to just be grateful that I'm home, that we're safe, that we're happy, we're content. We are not without anything that right now is good. And I can only do one day at a time. And sometimes every day is just a little too much. So that's one of the, that's the day today. It's just a little too much right now. But I said I wasn't going to talk about it. We'll talk about that later. Like I said, it's just, like I said, it's the insurance companies trying to, they're still pointing fingers and trying to lay blame, and I'm not having it. So we'll talk about that later when I get my mind wrapped around my next big girl panty endeavors, which will be tomorrow. I guess I can deal with it tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to just revel in you guys and this stuff. This little surprise finds I have. I got to figure out what the heck. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Let me say this. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to put your name out there because my lovely Miss Sharon, you send me so many awesome cards. You send me so many awesome little just thinking about you cards. And I'm such a terrible friend that I forget to acknowledge. I forget to reach out and just say thank you. I'm going to put it out here right now. I have them all. They're on my little board. Thank you so much. Thank you, my Sharon. Thank you, my Rosa. Thank you, all of you guys who send me just little fun things in the mail. The cards and the little letters and stuff. I love them. Just thank you guys. I know I'm terrible for not acknowledging as soon as I get them, which kind of takes a while because, like, y'all know I don't go to the mailbox. But when I do go in, I have them. Shame on me for not just immediately reaching out on Facebook or text or whatever and saying thank you guys. But thank you guys. I have them all. I have them all. I keep them all. And they always put a smile on my face. So mwah, to y'all for that. For the cards, the messages here, the chit-chatting. Thank you guys for all of it. Y'all are friggin' awesome. Y'all really are. And that's why I say I love y'all bunches, because I do. Y'all are friggin' amazing. So, until my next go around, I hope you guys are having a great week. It's only Wednesday, right? I hope you guys are having a great week. And stay prayed up. Stay keeping your people prayed up. And just know that I do. Look at that pimple. I got a pimple. I'm sorry. I got distracted at the Rudolph thing happening here. But I'm sorry. Just know, forever and always, that I do. I love y'all bunches. Bye.